Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And if you like videos like this, please click that like button. It does help out the channel, and I appreciate it, and it's free to you. Also, if this is the first time you're visiting my channel, please do consider subscribing. I love making videos about watches, watch reviews, I do live streams. And if you are a returning subscriber visiting, I appreciate your support. Okay, let's jump right into the news straight from Monochrome Watches and also from Hodinkee. Today we have the Bowl 2025 Tissot T-Race MotoGP automatic chronograph, and it gets an open work dial. Fueled by racing, the latest MotoGP chronograph by Tissot is bolder than ever. So you have that open dial look, so you can see the intricacies of the movement, right? This is the two-wheel equivalent of Formula One. You can which is the MotoGP. You can imagine that the T race collection is vast. Okay, sure. Let's imagine that. Let's take a look at some of this timepiece. This is kind of cool. For Tissot, like this is cool. I like this. I mean, it depends. We'll take a look at what the specs are, and of course, I'm only reporting the news here. I don't have these watches in hand, so this is not like a review. But I don't know. Kind of looks cool. Um, Yeah, it looks great on that strap. Let's take a look at the specs here. We have a lot to go through to today, so I'm going to try to zip right through. We have a 45 millimeter. Oh, it's a big boy. 14.79 case thickness, stainless steel case, brushed with polished accents, black PVD coating on mid case, black PVD coated bezel, shaped like a brake disc. Oh, okay, interesting. Dials open work, as we said, crystal dial with blue flange and sub counter tracks, oversized hands and markers. Superluminova, it's based on, well, it's a Valjoux A05951, which is a modified 7750 cam lever automatic chronograph. 68-hour powers are wow. Wow. Um, so nice specs here, and you're looking at 2000, just over 2000 USD, a limited at 22,225 pieces. That's a lot of pieces that for a limited dial, limited watch, especially something this big and this specific, right? It's a collaboration. So I would wait to get a discount on this one. I wouldn't pay full retail, of course. Not that you do with Tissot, but if you can get like 20-30% off, and if you want to wait till these come hit the pre-owned market, you probably even get a bigger discount. But a lot of watch here, a lot of watch here. And if you like that, collaboration with some sort of like motorsports kind of look, this is not a bad pickup. I don't think. It's big though. Okay, moving on. Next, we have the cleaner Hanhart V 415 ES Pure chronograph. I don't know. The other one that they came out with like last year, I mean, it just had like, patinaed style hands and markers. So I'm not sure. I guess maybe because it's just pure white with the markers in the hands, and that's why I guess they're calling it pure. But yeah, I mean, like the other one looks, tries to look more vintagey, more towards because this is a reinterpretation or reissue of a 1960s version. I guess this one just doesn't have that patina look, if that's not your thing, right? So for the black and white palette, Neo Vintage 415, I love Hanhart. I love their chronographs. I feel like for what you get a whole lot of watch. I had the ES 417, which is more of a pilot style watch, very similar in look. This has the 60s version was the first to have I believe a bi-directional um bezel. Let's see, yeah, bi-directional rotating bezel. This one, the 415, the difference with that in that bezel, right? I mean, you do have a timing bezel, and it's 60 click, right? Where the 417 is friction based, right? So you don't really feel there's no clicks to feel. But handsome watch. You have a case back here. You don't see the movement. That's fine. That's fine. This is probably powered by the Salida 510. Yep, 510. So I mean, like I mean, you don't need to always see the back. That's my personal opinion. If it's going to save in a little bit of thickness, if it's going to make it less thick by putting a case back on it, yeah. If it's a dressier piece with a really fancy movement and a lot of engraving, yeah, then I want to see that. This 39 millimeter case diameter, 13.5 millimeter case thickness, so right in the middle range of thickness for a chronograph. 46 lug to lug, 100-meter water resistance, 58-hour power reserve, which is nice. 2390 euro. I think these are going to be around 2600 USD, but good looking watch. I like it. Like Hanhart. Give them a chance if you haven't already. Okay, next watch, Union Glashütte. Speaking of another German brand, Union Glashütte Viro Date Collection gets a makeover for 2025. Four different dial variants here. So, very safe looking, plain looking, dressy, sporty piece. Sporty with the bezel. I mean, with the bracelet, dressy with the strap. Um, Union Glashütte, love the brand. Um, Man, they make they make a chronograph, and it's so good. The Belarus or Belosaurus or some, one of those. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's just slightly too big for my wrist. But so good, so good. Also racing themed versions of that chronograph. But these are nice and safe. 1980 on bracelet, 1880 on strap. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess their competition there might be with the um, Nomos Club, which is going to be a little bit of a higher price point on the bracelet here, the Neomatic. But I think you get a lot more watch. That's just my assumption. You're going to get a lot more watch with that Nomos. Um, at least water resistance, you definitely are. But this is only 100-meter water resistance, and this is 39 9.2. But this is more of you can get away with this more of a dressy piece, right? Because of 9.2 millimeter case thickness. Wow, on the bracelet, sporty. This must be nice. This must feel nice as well. The watch is based on an upgraded version of the ETA 2892 architecture, 60-hour power reserve. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Sunray blue dial or bottle green or silver and black. Okay, moving along. Speaking of collaborations, we have the Timex and the New York Magazine Centennial Watch. I just do this in here because trying to give Timex some love. Just that, cool little timepiece. Um, that's what's great about Timex. Like some of these, like, you can just not spend a whole ton of money and get like a kind of a cool watch if this is something that attracts you. Limited edition to 1854 watches. It's a small piece, right? 34 millimeter, I think. Um, 18, $249, 34 millimeter case diameter, 10 thickness. It's a Marlin. It's from the Marlin family. With a 30-meter water resistance, unspecified caliber, made in China, hours and minutes, seconds. It's a winding manual. Unspecified move. Okay, so who knows, right? Who knows? If it was a Miyota, well, that's Japanese. I mean, they would just say Miyota, right? So who knows? But it's $249, whatever, and it's I don't know, kind of cool. Okay, moving along here. First, look at the Louis Erard Regulator Grave Blue, and for me, Louis Erard has got the affordable regulator segment of the watch industry down, locked down. I know, Chrono Swiss has their regulators, but they're a much higher price point, and you can maybe find like a vintage Chrono Swiss regulator. Those are going up in price too. I've noticed lately. But Erard has got it locked down. Not all of them are gems. This one I think fits right in the middle, right? I mean, I think there's some that are just like, not for me. Some that are just like knock me out. I just love them. This one's kind of in the middle. If you're into that like sector dial look, this one's here for you. Nothing flashy here. Um, just a safe regulator kind of timepiece, right? It's a little too boring for me. It's a little too bit on the boring side for me, but it might be right for you, right? It looks like the style, like it's in the indices are kind of like engraved there into the dial. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just popping up, not going in. Um, Polished steel case, 39 millimeter case diameter, 39 millimeter, yeah, case diameter, 12.82 thickness, 45 lug to lug. It's going to fit a lot of wrists. It's powered by the Salida W266, elaborate, great automatic movement, 38-hour power reserve. Would love to have seen them bumped up a little bit there. Grain blue regulator style dial with minutes on the periphery, hours, and sub dial at noon, small seconds. All displays engraved and filled with silver. Okay. All right. Um, so there is some engraving in there, and it's filled with silver there. Okay. Um, yeah, light gray on the strap, or you can get a black strap, right? It's just one color strap, or the brownish type strap. Okay, you're looking around, 2,900 Swiss francs. Probably a little pricey for this point. I mean, you're looking over three USD easily. But I don't know. Would have liked to seen a little bump up on the power reserve there. It is a SW266, so I'm not really sure about the mechanics on that. But I think they could bump up that stuff if you lower the beat rate, which, hey, why not? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these timepieces. Please put a comment below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.